What if I told you that the very thing you've been avoiding because of your joint pain is actually the key to easing it? That's right. Walking. Gentle, intentional walking. Not the aggressive power walks you see younger people doing. Not the marathon training plans. Just simple, strategic movement designed specifically for aging joints. If you've been dealing with knee pain, hip stiffness, or arthritis that makes every step feel like punishment, you've probably heard you should rest more, stay off those joints. But here's the truth. The right kind of walking actually lubricates your joints, reduces inflammation, and can give you back the mobility you thought was gone forever. I'm going to show you exactly how to walk in a way that heals instead of hurts. Just like Barbara, 71, who went from barely making it to her mailbox to walking her granddaughter to the park pain-free in just 6 weeks. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact strategies that make gentle walking the most powerful tool you have against joint pain. Let's talk about what's really happening in your body right now. You wake up in the morning and before your feet even hit the floor, you feel it. That deep ache in your knees, the stiffness in your hips that makes you move like you're twice your age. You sit down to have your coffee, and when you stand back up, there's that moment of hesitation, that little fear that this time it's going to hurt even more. You've started avoiding things. The grocery store trip you used to enjoy now feels like an ordeal because you know your knees will be screaming by aisle 3. You've stopped meeting your friends for walks because you don't want to slow them down or worse, have to turn back early because the pain became unbearable. And the worst part? You're terrified. Terrified that this is just how it's going to be from now on. That every year will bring more pain, less movement, more limitations. You watch your medicine cabinet fill up with pills that barely touch the pain and come with side effects you don't want to think about. Your doctor might have suggested surgery, and that scares you even more. Let me tell you about Patricia. She's 67, a retired teacher from Ohio. 2 years ago, her knee pain got so bad she couldn't stand long enough to cook a meal. She'd have to sit down 3 times just to make dinner. Her right knee would swell up like a grapefruit after any activity. She stopped going to her book club because climbing the stairs to her friend's living room was humiliating. She felt trapped in her own body. Her daughter had to take her grocery shopping because Patricia couldn't push a cart without her hips locking up. She told me she cried one night because she realized she'd turned down an invitation to see her grandson's baseball game. Not because she didn't want to go, but because she knew those bleacher steps would defeat her. She felt like she was disappearing from her own life, piece by piece. That's the real cost of joint pain. It's not just physical. It steals your independence, your confidence, your joy. And in just a moment, I'll show you exactly why most people never fix this, even when they try everything their doctors suggest. But first, you need to understand something crucial. Here's what almost everyone gets wrong about joint pain and walking. They think rest is healing. If it hurts to move, don't move, right? Wrong. Complete rest is actually one of the worst things you can do for arthritic joints. When you stop moving, the synovial fluid in your joints, that's the natural lubricant your body produces, it stops circulating effectively. Your joints literally dry out and stiffen up even more. It's like leaving a door hinge unused for months. It gets rusty and squeaky. Your joints need movement to stay healthy. But here's the second mistake, and this one's just as damaging. People think if some movement is good, more must be better. So they push through severe pain, thinking they're being tough, thinking no pain, no gain. And they end up inflaming their joints even more, creating micro damage that compounds over time. The truth is completely counterintuitive. Gentle, strategic walking, done the right way, actually tells your body to produce more synovial fluid, reduce inflammation, and strengthen the muscles around your joints so they're better supported. A study from the Arthritis Foundation found that people with knee osteoarthritis who walked regularly reported 40% less pain after just 8 weeks compared to those who remained sedentary. Not running, not high-impact exercise, just walking. Done right. So what does walking done right actually look like? Let me break this down into the exact strategies you need. First, we're talking about surface selection. This is huge, and almost nobody talks about it. Where you walk matters just as much as how you walk. Hard concrete and asphalt create impact that travels straight up through your joints. Every step is a small shock to your knees and hips. Instead, you want to find softer surfaces. Grass, dirt paths, rubberized tracks at local schools, even the beach if you're near one. These surfaces absorb some of that impact before it reaches your joints. If you absolutely must walk on hard surfaces, and sometimes that's all that's available, invest in walking shoes with maximum cushioning, not fashion sneakers. Real walking shoes with gel or foam cushioning in the heel and forefoot. Replace them every 6 months because that cushioning breaks down even if the shoe looks fine. Second strategy is pace and duration. Here's the magic formula. Start with 10 minutes, 3 times a day, not 30 minutes all at once. 3 separate 10-minute walks spread throughout your day. Morning, midday, evening. Why? Because shorter, frequent walks keep your joints moving and lubricated without overloading them. You're giving your body multiple chances to circulate that synovial fluid without exhausting the supportive muscles. And here's what's beautiful about this approach. It's psychologically easier. You're never asking your body for more than 10 minutes. That's doable. That feels safe. As your joints adapt over 2 to 3 weeks, you can gradually increase each walk to 15 minutes, then 20. But never jump ahead. Your joints need time to build tolerance. Third, and this is critical, we need to talk about your walking technique. Most people shuffle or overstride when they're in pain, and both patterns make everything worse. Here's what gentle walking technique looks like. Start with your posture. Stand tall, shoulders back but relaxed. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head toward the sky. This alignment takes pressure off your lower joints. Now, take shorter steps than you think you should. Your front foot should land almost under your body, not way out in front. This reduces the braking force on your knee with every step. Think about rolling through your foot, heel to toe, smoothly. Not slapping your foot down, not walking flat-footed, a gentle roll that distributes force evenly. And here's something nobody tells you. Engage your core slightly as you walk. Just a gentle activation of your abdominal muscles. This stabilizes your pelvis and takes stress off your hip joints. Don't overthink it. Just imagine you're gently bracing like someone might tap your stomach. That level of engagement. Quick note, if you want all of this laid out for you step by step, I put together a complete guide called The Gentle Walking Recovery Plan for Aging Joints. Everything you need in one place. Check the pinned comment below and grab it. Fourth strategy is warming up and cooling down. Never, and I mean never, just walk out your door and start walking at full pace. Your joints need preparation. Spend 3 minutes before each walk doing gentle movements. March in place for 30 seconds. Do 10 slow knee lifts on each side. Circle your hips 5 times in each direction. Roll your ankles. These simple movements wake up the muscles around your joints and start that synovial fluid flowing before you ask your joints to bear your full walking weight. After your walk, spend 2 minutes doing gentle stretches. A simple quad stretch holding onto a chair. A gentle calf stretch against a wall. Hip flexor stretches. This prevents the muscles from tightening up and pulling on your joints in ways that create more pain later. Let me tell you about Margaret, 73, from Arizona. She had bone-on-bone arthritis in both knees. Her orthopedic surgeon told her she'd need replacements within a year. She could barely walk from her car into a restaurant without stopping twice. She started using these exact gentle walking strategies. Soft surfaces only for the first month, grass in her backyard, and the track at a nearby school. 3 10-minute walks every single day, no exceptions, no pushing beyond 10 minutes even when she felt good. She focused on that shorter stride, that rolling foot motion, engaging her core. She did her warm-ups religiously. 8 weeks later, she went back to her surgeon for a follow-up. He was stunned. Her pain levels had dropped by more than half. Her mobility had improved so much he said surgery could wait, maybe indefinitely. She told me the best moment was taking her great-granddaughter to the zoo and walking the entire thing without stopping once. She said she felt like herself again. The fifth strategy is progression and listening. This is where most people either give up too soon or push too hard and hurt themselves. Here's the rule. If you have more pain during or after a walk than you started with, you've done too much. Back off the next day. Cut your time in half or walk even slower. But here's the key. Some discomfort is okay. Your joints are adapting. You're asking muscles that haven't worked properly in months or years to fire again. That's going to feel uncomfortable. The difference is this. Good discomfort is a dull ache that fades within an hour after your walk. Bad pain is sharp, gets worse as you continue, and lasts hours after you stop. Learn that difference. Honor it, and track your progress. Keep a simple journal. Write down how long you walked, how you felt during, how you felt 2 hours later. Over weeks, you'll see patterns. You'll see improvement. That written record will keep you motivated when your brain tries to tell you nothing's working. How do you actually apply all of this starting today? Step 1. Identify 3 10-minute windows in your day. Maybe 7 in the morning before breakfast, 1 in the afternoon before lunch, and 6 in the evening after dinner. Put them in your phone calendar with alerts. Treat them like doctor's appointments you cannot miss. I know you're worried you won't have the energy or the pain will be too much. Start anyway. Commit to just 3 days. 3 days of 3 walks. That's all. You can do anything for 3 days. Step 2. Find your soft surface. Walk around your neighborhood today and locate a grassy area, a park path, a school track. If you absolutely cannot find anything, get those cushioned walking shoes before your first official walk tomorrow. I know you might be thinking you don't want to spend money on special shoes, but consider this. Every pill you take costs money. Every doctor visit costs money. These shoes are an investment in reducing both. They'll pay for themselves in what you save on pain medication. Step 3. Practice your technique in your house right now. Walk down your hallway focusing on shorter steps, rolling through your foot, standing tall, engaging your core gently. Do this for 2 minutes. Get the feel of it in a safe space before you take it outside. You might feel silly. Do it anyway. Muscle memory starts now. Step 4. Do your warm-up. Before that very first walk tomorrow, spend 3 minutes marching in place, doing knee lifts, circling your hips. Even if it feels unnecessary, even if you think you're fine without it, this is insurance against pain and injury. Step 5. Walk your first 10 minutes. Set a timer. Focus on form, not speed. If you can only go 5 minutes before the pain is too much, that's okay. Turn around at 5, but try. Then do your 2-minute cool-down stretches and journal how it felt. 1 paragraph. Be honest. Linda, 69, did exactly this. She'd been avoiding all exercise for 2 years because of hip pain. 3 days into this protocol, she told me she felt a shift. Not pain-free, but different. By week 4, she was walking to her mailbox without thinking twice about it. That simple act felt like victory. So, here we are. You have a choice right now. You can close this video and go back to the life you've been living. The one where pain dictates your schedule, where you turn down invitations, where you feel older than you are and more helpless than you should, where every morning starts with dread about how much your joints will hurt today, where your medicine cabinet overflows and your world keeps shrinking. That's one future. Or you can decide that today is different, that you're going to try something that costs you nothing but 23 minutes a day, something that thousands of women just like you have used to reclaim their mobility, reduce their pain, and step back into the life they thought was over. You can walk yourself out of this prison of pain, one gentle step at a time. Your joints aren't broken beyond repair. They're desperate for the right kind of movement. And now you know exactly what that looks like. Everything I just shared, and more, is waiting for you right now in the pinned comment below. Click it. Get the complete guide. Because you deserve to walk through life without fear, without pain, limiting every choice you make. Don't wait. Your body is ready to heal. It's just been waiting for you to show it the right way. Take that first step today. I believe in you, and your joints are about to remember what they're capable of.